Pittsburgh Steelers future Hall of Fame quarterback Ben Roethlisberger just revealed that Chris Boswell called out offensive coordinator Matt Canada, not Mitchell Trubisky, after the Steelers beat the Buccaneers earlier on in the season. So, before we get more to this video, subscribe to this channel down below if you like Steelers content and analysis reports. Like the video, turn on my post notifications down below as well so you don't miss out on the next Steelers video, and let's get back into it. So, Ben Roethlisberger, he holds a podcast every week. Sometimes he has guests on, and this week he had a guest of center, longtime friend, Maurkice Pouncey. So, the podcast is called Footballin' with Ben Roethlisberger. They did it live Monday Night Football against the Colts, and they just so happened to be talking about Matt Canada and the Steelers. Pouncey brought up the situation of Chris Boswell yelling at someone as he's walking back to the locker room. But in case you don't remember, I'm just going to refresh your whole memory of the Buccaneers game. That was a game where Kenny Pickett, he suffered a concussion in that game. And Mitchell Trubisky, after being benched earlier on in the season, had to relieve Kenny Pickett of his duties. And Mitchell Trubisky ended up leading a touchdown drive and had a spark in his game and led the whole spark of the offense and leading to the win. But after the game, when Chris Boswell was walking back to the locker room, he had this to say. He screamed out, "It ain't 'cause of you, I can guarantee you that much." But the camera angle that we all seen, in case you didn't see it, you couldn't see it, who he was talking to. All you could see is Chris Boswell looking mad and saying that statement. Well, as Steelers fans, we knew it was either between Matt Canada or Mitchell Trubisky, just based off how the season was going thus far. But on the podcast with Ben Roethlisberger and Maurkice Pouncey thought it was directed toward Mitchell Trubisky when he said, "How about him yelling at Trubisky? You didn't score that touchdown, you didn't win the game. You remember that one?" I said, "Come on, Boz." So Pouncey recounted that situation to Boswell, and he thought it was to Trubisky, but Ben Roethlisberger responded by saying, "You know who he was talking to." And then Pouncey asked if it was towards Canada, but Ben Roethlisberger responded by saying, "I don't know, I can't confirm or deny that." And he said that with a laugh and a chuckle. So, just based off his body language, you knew that obviously he meant it was towards Matt Canada. But he didn't want to blatantly say it was towards Matt Canada because he did have a relationship with Matt Canada the last 2 years. Matt Canada was his quarterback coach and then offensive coordinator in his last year. So he didn't want to just blatantly say it was towards Matt Canada to stir up drama. But in case you didn't watch the video, you could see his body language and how he reacted to that. Obviously, he meant it was not towards Mitchell Trubisky, and he knew it was towards Matt Canada. So, that's big, because that was when the Steelers were at its worst, especially the offense. That was when the offense was completely struggling. That was before the bye week, and that was before the last couple of weeks where the Steelers are actually doing good on offense. That was back when they're putting up less than 20 points per game. And as a Chris Boswell, who's not even an offensive guy, and he's a special teams guy, he's watching the whole game from the sideline. So he's basically viewing him and how us, the fans, view it. Because he was on the sideline most of the game. So he can see the play calls, and he can see the whole game and how it's playing out. And obviously he can see the bad play callings by Matt Canada. So him saying that, it's not because of you, I can guarantee you that much. That's basically saying what everyone else is thinking. Because when the Steelers won that game, I'm sure many of us thought, it was a sigh of relief that we won that game. And we knew it wasn't because of play calling, it was just because the Steelers just had a spark at the last second of the game. So, even though the Steelers offense was doing better the last couple of weeks, hopefully they continue. But let me know down in the comments below. Do you believe Chris Boswell was talking to Mitchell Trubisky, or was he talking to Matt Canada, like Ben Roethlisberger just revealed in this podcast? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below if you like Steelers content and analysis reports. I've been posting every day, so make sure those notifications are on as well. Like the video. I'll see you guys all later. Until next time, peace.